Howdy, Practical Patriots and Practical Preppers. Yo to Grus aus Texas. Hey, folks, John, Practical Nurse here. Hey, I finally went and did it. I finally went back to Woodstock. Okay, so long story short, if you remember, a couple of years ago, I had got this SKS. I traded it for an ATI Omnimax that was a piece of junk. And, you know, I couldn't have been happier with it. It was a good trade. I remember SKSs from my college days back when they were selling them at flea markets in Texas for $75 a pop. Seriously, you could go to a flea market, I mean, in Texas, and buy these things out of a crate for $75. Now, that said, when I got the one I had, it had this rather interesting looking tacticool stock. This thing says inside of it, the Combat Exchange SKS stock folding. You know, I put a video out about what y'all thought was better, the one with the tacticool stock or the wooden stock, and I finally just came back and said, you know what, let's go back to wood stock. Okay, so the interesting thing about this, I took this to my friend Jay over there at Jay's Gun Shop in Lampasas, Texas here. That's J'(S). Look him up, he's really awesome. And we put the wood stock back on there, but we noticed that we could not get, now this is not the actual mag that came with this is a Chinese mag, but after about 10 seconds we couldn't get it to fit, so we said the heck with it, and I went with the Tapco mag. Now the cool thing about this is this, it fits in there just fine. Pretty sure whoever had this before me kind of carved it out to where this would work, but I kind of like that groove right there. Now, another thing I want to mention to y'all that I did not mention in my previous SKS videos was this. You know, you go to some places and you find stripper clips, okay? Stripper clips are really kind of cool. Doesn't matter if you have the original mag or the aftermarket mag, but you kind of load them in there, feed your bullets in, and it fits really well. However, there is an issue. I want you to notice the difference. You go to a gun show, make sure this is something you're just aware of. Notice the difference of these two. This one's dull, this one's shiny. There is also a difference in the thickness of the metal. The one that's shiny won't fit. The one that's dull fits nicely. Just a little bit of magic there for you, you know, just some information for you. But you know what? I think this is really cool the way it's set up right now. I'm going to keep it this way. I honestly thought about taking this to a gun show. I'll probably take that stock, that folding tactical stock to the gun show and say, hey, make me an offer, trade, whatever, something. But you know what? Let's see if this thing works okay as it sits right now. Back to the wood stock with the Tapco mag in there. I got some mixed bag of ammo here, 7.62x39. You'll notice that some of these are variations of color. My theory is this: if your rifle doesn't take the mixed bag of bullets, does it really deserve the good stuff? And should you change out your firearm? All right, let's have a look. Let's just pop a few rounds down range and see what we got here, okay? All right, good old safe to semi. Let me see, let me just pop a few rounds down range. Yay, yippee, love it, love my SKS. Awesome, love it. Let's hit something else here. There we go. Kind of piddle out here, love it. Good going. You know, I like shooting just for fun. And check this out, the bolt locked back to the rear with the Tapco mag from a latch repair that Jay did previously. So hey, tell me what you think, guys. I mean, I really enjoyed this rifle. Again, I was going to take it and trade it at a gun show, but I decided I kind of like it. I like the aesthetics of it. I like how it feels. Kind of cool. And by the way, one thing I really like about this is this actually is milsurp, okay? A lot of people, but you know, I'd rather take some of the milsurp, tried and true stuff, as opposed to the kind of aftermarket-y stuff. If you get wink, wink, get my drift. All right. Hey, listen, also something I want to remind you all of. Right now, every television is showing on the air why the Second Amendment is so important. Turn on a TV set and you'll see what's going on with the actual peaceful protests as opposed to burning buildings in the back. You got people being peaceful, and look what's happening to them. They're being batoned, tear gassed, and bumped into by a horse. Now, I don't know about where you're from, but here in Texas, you run over a grandma with a horse, someone's going to pull you off that saddle and give you a pummeling, son. All right? Just saying. All right? And the babushkas in the Ukraine. All right? Good job, ladies. All right? Good job. As for all those people who enjoy freedom, that is why the Second Amendment is so important. Protect it. Get out and vote. Use your voice. All right? We should never let a politician give us permission on how to protect ourselves. Questions, comments, leave them below. I'm Johnny Practical Nurse. Until I see y'all again, out here. Anybody know what this means?